guys, today I'm going to be doing a book review on The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Lavender by Leslye Walton, and I am also wearing a lavender shirt. Granted, it is Star Wars, but oh well. Also, if you hear purring, my cat is on my lap right here, and she wants to be in her own video. The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Stella. So this is a book about a girl named Ava Lavender who has wings. That's all I'm going to tell you about the plot because I don't want to give it away because I wasn't really spoiled and I went in blind, and I think it made it that much better. So this book is exactly what it says it is. It was strange and it was beautiful and I loved it. I've heard many people say that the writing is lyrical and poetic, and I absolutely agree. I could not put it down. It was gorgeous. And it was such a beautiful book. I totally found another genre that I am into, and that is magical realism. It was so awesome. This book does have a lot of sadness and darkness to it, so if you're looking for something that's fluffy and fun and a little bit more lighthearted, then I don't suggest you pick this one up. Also, I don't want to spoil anybody, but I know that this is a problem for some people, so if you have a trigger warning towards rape, then I suggest that you don't read this because, yeah. So the first few chapters were kind of hard for me to get into just because the author was setting it up and the lineages and everything like that. It was kind of hard to get through and it was a little heavy, but after I got through that, I flew through it and I loved it. I loved it so much that it even took me a couple of days to even articulate what I wanted to say in my review. So it was really good, guys. Also, can we talk about the names? Oh my god, there are so many good names in this book, and it was totally like this vibe of like this 50s small town, North Carolina, even though they're not, kind of feel like Ava Lavender, hello, and her mom's name is Vivienne, and then her grandma's name is Emmeline, and it was lovely, and the names are beautiful. Her best friend's name is Cardigan Cooper. Like, come on, these names are gorgeous. Like, she has such a talent for picking out amazing names for characters. One of the most wonderful things about this book was the love story because it was so ordinary and I loved it, and there was nothing special about it, which ironically was the best part of the book because a girl with wings in like a normal world gets an ordinary love story. Hello, that is so awesome. I do wish there was more dialogue in the book. That is my favorite part of a book, and I think these characters were so deep and rich and wonderful that I wanted to hear more of their interactions with each other instead of just like descriptions. And so I do wish that there was more dialogue in the book. I found myself, you know, kind of getting distracted and kind of zoning out and skimming over the descriptions and such until I reached the end of the paragraph. I also wish that there was a little bit more about Ava's story in here. This story is about, you know, the 3 generations, and so, you know, with the title and such, you know, I wanted a little bit more of Ava's story. I found that she was an extremely interesting character, and while I did enjoy hearing about her neighbors, you know, the title, I wish there was more of Ava in the book. So this book is by no means action-packed and quite frankly very interesting in a way. It was very odd experience because I couldn't put it down, but not much like happened per se, but it was so beautiful and sadly hopeless, but there was an undertone of hope and love and about family and 3 generations of such wonderful women, and it was amazing. And I loved how the women in the story didn't necessarily get this epic romance, and I think that was like one of the best parts because it was so real. Even though this girl has wings, they had such an ordinary relationship with boys, and like her mom and her grandma, they just had very plain, run-of-the-mill kind of relationships, and it was really sad but nice at the same time. So it was a very odd combination, but I loved it. And also, can we talk about this cover, please? It is so beautiful. So I gave this book 5 stars. I'm sure you saw it coming. It is such a beautiful book about family dynamics and hope and relationships and hauntingly strong women and amazingness, and it's just a beautifully written book, and the some of the quotes in the book, I was just like reading about it, and it was so amazingly written, and some of the scenes made me sick. They made me want to cry, they made me want to scream, laugh, like everything. And that is my favorite kind of book, where you go through all of the emotions and you don't know what's coming next. And it was just beautiful, and I suggest y'all pick it up because it's amazing. So that is my review of The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. Let me know if you guys plan on reading it, or if you have read it, let me know in the comments. As always, I would love to discuss it with you. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!